Hi, my name is Heather Whelpley. I started attending Foothills in January of this year after moving from Minnesota to Colorado in October of last year. I'd never attended a UU church before, but I'd always had a curiosity around Unitarian Universalism. And a friend of mine who had attended Reverend Elaine's church in Minneapolis reached out and recommended that I connect with Foothills, thinking that it might be a good fit for me. So I attended a service. The very first service I ever attended was MLK Day of this year, and it brought up a lot of emotions for me. There were a lot of scenes from Minneapolis after the murder of George Floyd, and all of these emotions came rushing to the surface that I was not expecting. Now, I collected myself enough to go into the breakout rooms after the service, or so I thought, and then I got into the Zoom breakout rooms and basically just started sobbing again. And I'll never forget, one of the people in the breakout room said, you know, my mom always told me, if you can't cry at church, where can you cry? And I felt so accepted and so able to just show exactly who I am with this group of complete strangers that I knew that this was a place I wanted to get to know better. And that same experience has been replicated, not necessarily the crying, but that acceptance and emotional connection and spiritual connection has been replicated so many times since that first Sunday. I just recently went through base camp where I realized that I've basically always been a Unitarian Universalist. I just didn't know it. I really appreciate the combination of the external community, both the Foothills community and the relationship with each other, as well as the social justice work and climate justice work that's happening in combination with the really deep personal spiritual work that has always been really important to me, and particularly that piece around the lived experience of spirituality, because I've always connected really deeply with that. I'm really excited to be able to come together and actually meet and connect with all of you in person and see where this church and congregation goes post-pandemic, and to be able to build a community in a new way, and a community that I get to be a part of. So today, I light our chalice with the words, maybe. We light our chalice for our living tradition and our willingness to keep growing and learning and becoming together. Please join me in the words of our covenant that start with the word love. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another.